Hi, everyone. My name is Melanie Munoz. I am a Strategic Alliance Partnership Manager at the Kaleidoscope Group, and I'm also a Senior Consultant with the firm. Wanted to hop on here and chat about the elephant in the room, COVID-19. So it's interesting. I was recently asked how might some of my dimensions of diversity might have prepared me through my experiences, and also how am I currently experiencing them through those lenses. So two dimensions that I want to point out that are very near and dear to my heart that I think have shaped the way I'm viewing this experience is one is my ethnicity, and two, my spirituality or my faith. And so as a Latina, it's been really interesting to experience this coronavirus COVID-19 season because our community or my community has been extremely impacted, especially where I live here in Chicago. The Latino community is now rising in positive test results for COVID, and it's been really hard to see that, as well as to try to find a way to be a part of how do we help the community. I think another lens is I was joking with my friends and I was like, being a Latina and being part of like a Puerto Rican background has definitely like helped me even just be a part of this season, right? And so we have just a very communal part of our culture, a very family oriented part of our culture. And so it's very much like we're better together. And I've been raised myself by a village of people. And so while I am a single woman, I am never feeling like I'm alone, right? And so, one person might cook dinner, another person, a neighbor might help support someone. And overall, it's just really having that sense of community and feeling as if we are better together. It's not just one of us. And even my best friend and I live together, and, I don't make dinner without making her dinner and vice versa. And we're very much a community of taking care of each other. And so I think that while being a part of our community, it's getting hit pretty heavily right now. It's also very beautiful to see how people are coming together and really embodying that cultural value of togetherness and community and taking care of one another, because we are a village and we are nothing without our community. Now, as it relates to my faith, it's been interesting being a Christian during this time, because while the world is telling you all of these things and the media is telling you all of these things, to be really rooted in your faith is something that I have found that's been helping me keep my peace throughout this season. And whatever you may believe in, whatever your religious practice might be, I think the one thing that can be common is that it's meant to bring you peace, and it's meant to bring you hope and encouragement. And so one of the things I've really had to shape my mind around was not thinking about all of these worries and living in a place of fear, but really living in a place in my mind of, even if this happens, or even if, something happens with the economy, even if someone in my life might get sick, that it's going to be okay. So not living in this place of what if this happens, but saying, even if this happens, I know who I am, I know what I believe in, and I know that I have hope that this is going to be, there's going to be a better day at the end of this. And so really just having that mentality that not only looking at what is going on right now, but really living in a place of generosity and hope. And how can I and what I'm privileged in this time be able to help others? And whether that's a phone call for me, praying for someone, or, also just helping out with my hands physically and taking someone a meal or taking someone something that they need. That's something that, I think it's been really beautiful to see, as people reaching out and looking for that hope and peace wherever they may find it. So I hope that was helpful. Gives you a little insight to my mind and where my lenses are really focusing in this time. And, I want to encourage everyone that's part of our Kaleidoscope Group family that our dimensions of diversity are really what make this life beautiful and what makes experiences beautiful. And that really looking at it from a lens of how have I been positioned in this season, in this time, to bring some type of good through the different dimensions of our world. And so just really looking at the positive side of things, and how can we really help influence the people around us through our own experiences.